All right. All right. Wanna hold my hand?
Yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, so Cecilia, Nguyen, the love of my life. I'll always remember the first day I met you and knowing that you were the one I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. I remember when you said that you'd be my girlfriend. I remember when I tricked you into our first kiss and when I told you I loved you for the first time. I remember the first time we died of laughter together and the first time we cried together. I remember when we decided to take a break and focus on ourselves. And I remember when we got back together because I finally realized that it was you. You were the missing piece, and it was always you.
Really good. Crying.
Today, I'm grateful to look into the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life and call her my bride. Today, I take great joy of knowing that my dad got to know my wife. Today, I stand here knowing that the younger version of me is proud to be able to stand next to you today and marry the woman of my dreams. Today, I get to marry my best friend and the woman that completes me. Today, I vow to love you forever and always, Cecilia, soon to be Clemente.
I'm so grateful to have met my best friend at such a young age, to have so much time together, to grow as individuals, as friends, and as partners who have helped shape one another to become the people we are today. When I look at you, I see everything I've ever wanted. You are my biggest supporter, my soulmate, my first love, my best friend. I see my entire future in you, all the adventures we'll have, all the sunsets we'll chase, and all the children we'll love.
I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and honor you all the days of my life.
So today, as we become husband and wife, I promise to fight for us even when it gets hard and feels impossible. I promise to always be your #1 fan. I promise to always be Big Spoon when you ask. And I promise to love you unconditionally for the rest of my life.
As selfless and caring as Cecilia is, Carl can somehow match her energy and then be asleep on the couch 2 minutes later. When it comes to family parties, Cecilia and Carl are always making sure our parents, the kids, and our cousins have food in their plates and a drink in their hand. Once everyone has eaten enough food to feed a whole refugee camp, you can be sure to find that Carl's the first to be asleep. He doesn't fall asleep because he's full. Well, that's part of the main reason. The main reason is that Carl is working so hard for his future with my cousin that he will sacrifice quality sleep for Cecilia's happiness and the happiness of everyone in her life. And so, while most people are looking for someone to live the rest of their lives with, these two have found someone who they couldn't live the rest of their lives without.
When Dad got sick, I remember one long drive home from the hospital. Cecil's name came out of the blue, And I remember saying, if this girl ever gives you another chance, which I doubt she will, you better cherish her and not let her go. Because to my brother, it was always C. She's the only other person, other than my mom, who will happily make and pack my brother's lunches daily, take care of him, and ultimately keep him and his spending and golf habits in check. You couldn't have picked a better wife.
Between Job's love for Jordans, Fox Kids on Saturday morning, watching Scary Movie for the 50th time, and road trips in the Great Plymouth van, he had a great childhood. Fast forward to high school, and Job meets Cecilia. I remember how in love he was. He spent so much time with her. He'd stop at nothing to see her. Sadly, their romance ended, but it was reignited a few years after. Through the ups and downs, one thing was for sure. You always found your way back to each other.
My dad mentioned this, but growing up, my parents would always mention the same thing when we would fight, that you only have one brother and one sister. That at the end of the day, you only have each other. It's funny looking back, because I think that not even my parents could have predicted that somebody like Carl would fall into my sister's life. See, at the end of each day now, it's not just me and my sister. Because I know that when I look around the family table, I'll see Carl right next to her.
Cecilia, Job always knew it was you. His literal description of you is wifey. I can't imagine a better person for him. You have such a good character, you're incredibly caring, and you always put in the effort when it comes to your loved ones. You try, and it shows. You're amazing. Job, Tito Carlos would be so proud to see how you grew up today, see the man you are today. I think he'd be at a loss for words. To the both of you, I've watched your love evolve over the years and matured into what it is today. You both deserve a lifetime of happiness together.